good morning, and I have some interesting updates on the Faceless channel. So, first things first is I'm working with two different partners on two different channels. The first one is somebody that I've been talking to for a few months that I've mentioned before. I tried him out for one of my video scripts. It didn't turn out too well because of the language barrier and the writing, but since then it's improved. So with him, I went ahead and shared two of my dead channels, quote unquote dead channels, for him just to post shorts, and then I'll give him a majority of the percentage just because I wanted to help him out. And then on another channel, it was just gonna be like long format videos, but slowly over the past, month and a half, his videos have started getting better as far as the scripts goes, and I want to go ahead and be more involved just because the plan was once he improves, I wanted to go ahead and partner with him and work with him on a channel together, and so that's what we're doing now. He went ahead and we went ahead and hopped on a call, which was the first time I actually met him there. We went ahead and went over some ideas. I think this might have been like a week and a half ago, and he finished his script like 5 days ago. I finished my voiceover like 3 days ago, and instead of him doing the editing, I'm sending it off to my editor to go ahead and do that. And so now I'm responsible for only 2 parts of it, which would be the thumbnail and the voiceover. And then I have my video editor that I have been with me for a few months. Actually a good amount of months, maybe almost half a year. No, not half a year, maybe like a quarter of a year. And then the partner is responsible for the scripts. And so I have high potential in that because he knows his niche very well. It's not me who knows the niche, although I can help come up with some ideas and titles. I will admit I'm not the best versed knowledge on that, so I'm relying more on him for that, and then me making it come into play. And once I read that script, dude, I loved it. I was thoroughly entertained. I was thoroughly engaged, even though I had no idea who the person was, nor did I have any interest in them until I was reading the script. And hey, maybe this is biased because this is also like part of my channel, but it was a lot better to read than when I did the space channel back in June, July, August, September, October, November, December, during those like 5.5 months. And so I have high hopes for this channel. I think it can go viral, and the plan for this one is post 1 video a week. Now, for the second channel, this one has already been launched. I launched it 3 days and 21 hours ago, and the video has 157 views, 2 minutes and 21 seconds of average view duration, which is roughly slightly under 50% AVP because it's an under 5-minute video, and it has a 3.3% click-through rate. It was around 5% the first 2 days, but now it lowered to 3.3. And so the same thing's going on with him. I met him a few months back, and then I got the idea of starting a channel with him because he's in a certain niche that he knows very well, but his channel isn't exactly performing as it should. And so I wanted to go ahead and collaborate with him on that, and then basically just have him be responsible for the scripts, and then have him help with ideas, and then me also do research on the back end for ideas. And so I would be responsible for the thumbnails, voiceover, and then he would do the scripts, and then same thing, my editor that I've had for months now, he'll do the editing. And yeah, this is one that I know even less about, but I want to go ahead and prove that as long as, or here's the thing, it's a lot easier to succeed with having more people together than just being one. When you have a team, it's a lot easier to succeed. But the way I feel it, and the reason why I want to go ahead and get percentage, not only to save costs, but also because chances of succeeding are higher because everybody's at stake. One, I'm at stake because I can go ahead and lose money for these editors. I'm gonna lose time for me going ahead and doing these thumbnails, these voiceovers, and then they're also gonna go ahead and lose time for their scripts if nothing performs. So everything's on all of us. in that case for it to succeed. Because once it does, once there's profit, then that's when the rev share happens, and that's when everybody's going to go ahead and be happy. And again, it's so much better for everybody to win and everybody be at stakes than just one person. And of course, I'm still new, so I do need help with this, which is why I'm doing that. And I know this kind of can be a distraction, but time will tell.